Welcome to your full moon in Virgo readings. I'm going to jump straight into Aries. Let's see what this full moon is going to bring for you, Aries. Okay, so you've got the Three of Swords, which is the Page of Pentacles here. So the Three of Swords is the card of heartbreak. So you might be feeling that emotional pain in your heart with this full moon. We all know that the moon heightens our emotions. So don't be too alarmed when you see this. It doesn't necessarily mean everything's falling apart at the moment, but you might emotionally be feeling that in your heart and your soul. Okay, but this is followed by the Page of Pentacles. So this is about moving forward. It's about putting plans in place to move forward and grow in a beautiful, tangible, grounded way. So if you are feeling this pain, don't dwell in the past. Stop looking back. Look forward at what there is to look forward to and to move into, and start putting those plans in place to do that. This is a really beautiful energy, and you can see all those beautiful flowers and growth above her. So this is a time to transcend this pain the best you can. Do what you need to do for your own personal healing to move forward, and it's a very powerful time for you to do that, Aries. Okay, gorgeous cards there. I loved that Page of Pentacles. So let's move on to Taurus. What have we got for Taurus? Let's have a look. Okay, Taurus, the first card is the Page of Swords. So this might be you being a little bit reactive at the moment or wanting to rush into something. This is the energy of jumping the gun. It could also represent a bit of a conflict with someone, or a communication that was quite unexpected out of the blue, and it might take you off guard a little bit. So a bit of a surprise energy there, or a bit, can be a bit of an immature energy as well around communication. So it's got that kind of immature aspect to it, that page does. And this is coupled with the Knight of Cups. So I feel like these are two different people in your life. You might have a male or a female that's a little bit immature and not the greatest communicator. And on the other hand, you've got Mr. or Mrs. Charming here. This knight is like a shining armor, bit of a romantic, a much softer energy. So there might be these different dynamics playing out, which might feel a little bit confusing for you. But this is just reminding you to kind of just observe the energy without reacting, because you don't want to step into this energy yourself, and just observe where it goes and stand your high ground is what I'm getting as well, Taurus. So if that's playing out for you, all the best this full moon, and let's move straight on to Gemini. All right, what have we got for Gemini? Let's have a look. Okay, so beautiful cards for Gemini. We've got the Fool, new beginnings. This is you having a heap of energy and trying to decide where you're going to direct it to. And then this is followed by the Six of Pentacles. So whatever this new beginning is for you, just make sure that wherever you are directing the energy has the best sense of balance that you can achieve with what you want as your outcome. So don't rush into one direction if you know it's going to really throw something else out of balance. This is calling for you to find balance, and I'm just really drawn to these pentacles. So this might be to do with a business or financial decision, which I feel like might be highly prosperous for you, but just try and maintain that balance, because this is a very powerful card to create something new moving forward, but you just want to be careful where you're directing that energy, that it's not going to stuff up the rest of your life and throw everything off balance, because that is quite important at the moment for you, Gemini. Okay, let's move on to Cancer. What have we got for Cancer? Oh, two cards stuck together there for Cancer. Seven of Wands and the Wheel of the Year. So that's the Wheel of Fortune card here. Okay, so Seven of Wands, you might feel like you're being a little bit attacked. You might feel like you're a bit under the pump. I feel a bit of stress and like there's a bit of urgency in this card. But this is a card of like mixed emotions. Yeah, a bit of conflict, like you have to stand your ground about something. So this, you might feel like you're being on the back foot defending yourself a little bit. But this is a reminder that that energy will shift. This is a card of good luck. So this is signifying that the tables will turn, times will change, and things are going to shift for the better soon, Cancer. Okay, let's move straight on to Leo. What have we got for Leo? straight up, shuffled the cards, got the Seven of Wands again. Okay, so Leo, this is exactly what I just said to Cancer. This might feel like you're being attacked a little bit, might feel like you've been copping the brunt of a few different people's egos or opinions that are quite conflicted to your own, and you might feel like you've been defending yourself a little bit here. And this is coming out with the Four of Pentacles. So this is kind of, these cards together, it's like defending something in the material realm. So this might be defending a job, defending a position, defending like a work position or a home, something in that material realm, being very protective over money, not wanting to share and let go. So you might have felt like you've had to fight for something lately. And I'm just going to pull a quick advice card around this. Healing wisdom is surfacing. Stop and listen. Okay, that's a little additional message for you there, Leo. Healing wisdom is surfacing. Stop and listen. So slow down, open your heart, lean into that compassion, and I feel like that's going to really help you through this time if you are sitting in that energy at the moment, Leo. Okay. And what have we got after Leo? We've got Virgo. Okay. Virgo for the Virgo full moon. What have we got for our Virgos? Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles is one of the Virgo cards. So this is you in your energy. This is self-healing. This is getting your full moon ritual on this weekend, the Friday night or Saturday night, depending on what vibe's best for you. Okay, and this is mixed with the Eight of Cups. So this is about walking away from those emotions that haven't worked. It's leaving emotional baggage behind and moving forward to something different. It's also a highly intuitive card and has a shout out for the moon there. So this is getting your ritual on. I would highly recommend that for you, Virgo, because that moon is there to support you and guide you through this time for your own full moon of the year, and very powerful, potent time for your intuition and healing energy. So have fun with that, Virgo. Love that. Sounds like good advice for us all. Okay, moving on from Virgo, let's go straight into Libra. Three of Wands, Four of Swords. Okay, so this is manifesting. It's putting yourself out there to take action on what you want to create moving forward, mixed with the Four of Swords. So this is a bit of conflicted energy. You might have that desire to push forward and manifest and create and travel and get out there and do what you have to do in the world, coupled with the energy of the Four of Swords, which is the energy of kind of taking it easy, putting your swords down and resting and relaxing at the moment. So to me, this is a call to balance as well. I would encourage you to maybe take a step back from immediate action and just reassess plans at this time and do what you need to do to fill yourself up and to have that self-healing before you proceed any further with getting out there in the world and taking it all on. I feel like there's been a bit of a burden there with that Four of Swords as well. Like you do need that bit of downtime, but you might feel that energy simmering below the surface. I'm feeling for you, Libra. Okay, let's go on to Scorpio. What have we got for Scorpio? Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. So another card of balance here with the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, the heavy burden, but you're almost home to your castle, and look at all of that beautiful growth. So you're almost there. You might not feel supported, but you've done so well to get this far on your own because that burden is really heavy. So this is calling you to find that balance. If you need to stop and have a little breather from this burden, put them down, just take a bit of time for yourself. I feel like self-care is really important because I feel like this has been tipped to one side too much. So rest, rejuvenate, recoup, take it easy with this full moon energy because I feel like it might be quite disruptive to your emotions this time around, Scorpio. As a water sign, very connected to the moon as well and the emotional charge there that comes with the moon cycles. So really just giving yourself what you need, and if you need to take 5, do it and enjoy it. Don't beat yourself up about that burden. It will be there for you to pick up when you're good and ready. So take it easy on yourself, Scorpio. Okay, let's move on to Sag. What have we got for Saggies? Okay, very powerful card, Sag. You've got the Chariot, which is the sign of Cancer, which rules the moon. So hello moon, and we've got the Ace of Wands here. So beautiful, new, passionate beginnings. Okay, Sag, so to me, this is kind of representing of you charging forward in the direction that you want to go. Very, very powerful card here. Sometimes it can represent a choice being needed to be made, or you're charging forward on the path that you've chosen, or if you haven't chosen a path, you're charging forward regardless in any direction. So it's about kind of channeling that energy to make sure you've got momentum in the correct direction that you want to go to create something. And this is telling me that it's a really good time for you to do that. If you've been trying to manifest something, use the moon energy to do it at this time, because it's a very powerful card for new growth, new beginnings, using that full moon to harness that energy there. So beautiful cards for Sag. And let's move on to Capricorn. Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so you got the two court cards, one after the other, or one behind the other, and they're looking at each other. So this might be a relationship dynamic for you, Capricorn. You might be either the Queen or the Knight, but I feel like there might be a bit of a tension in the relationships here, just looking at the way that both of them are holding up their swords there. So there might be a bit of a communication breakdown. So if you need to take a step back at this time, have some healthy boundaries, give yourself some self-care, do that. If you need to reach out and just say, hey, I need a bit of a break from this, that's okay as well, okay? You don't need to just ghost someone. You can just have that adult conversation that I need a bit of space right now. Can we pick this conversation up again next week if you need to, if you're not able to step into a softer, compassionate energy at this time to be able to have those conversations at the moment. Or there could be a conflict of ideas as well. It's something to do with that communication on that real mental level there as well. So if you're not able to step into a compassionate time to have these discussions with the other, then I would recommend just taking a little step back and reassessing for a while. And after the full moon passes, I feel like it's going to be a bit easier to do that. Okay, Aquarius, you're up. Four of Cups, Knight of Cups. Okay, so you might be feeling like a little bit sad about something that's been lost. You might be a little bit reflective, but it's kind of that energy of being stuck in a rut a little bit. I kind of like this card because the little boy's looking a bit sad, a bit lost, but he's got help behind him. There's a mermaid behind him there. So it's kind of a shout out to your spirit team as well, that there are unseen forces and guides around you that can assist you at this time. And the next card is the Knight of Cups. So to me, this is kind of growing out of this energy. This is that little boy growing up, stepping into his emotional power, finding that connection and being quite strong in who he is emotionally, despite all the little road bumps that happen along the way throughout our lives. So really stepping into that Knight of Cups energy, very, very beautiful and powerful at this time. And another shout out to that beautiful moon energy. And you're the water bearer too, Aquarius. You're the water bearing air sign. So there you go, a bit of a shout out as well to those cups being held in those cards. And let's move on to Pisces. Oh, we got the moon card here, Pisces, with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so Pisces, this is reminding you to stay grounded. Okay, so obviously we've got the sun in Pisces at the moment and the moon is in Virgo. So this is a shout out to that moon, and this is reminding you to stay grounded in that energy. The Page is a beautiful young energy, full of hope, full of ideas and inspiration to create things on the physical level. Okay, so this is bringing that energy down to the ground while still being connected to that intuitive insight and the moon energy, because we all know how intuitive Pisces is. So this is about melding those two energies together and using the intuition to actually create something on the physical level in the real world that we live in. So really beautiful reminder for you, Pisces. And I'm going to draw a little extra card for you because it's your birthday season. Happy birthday, Pisces. Antelope. So this is an animal card, spirit animals. Antelope, new pathways. Consider where you are happy on your current path. Okay, so follow that happiness, Pisces, and happy birthday to you, my loves. See you later, guys. Mwah. Happy full moon.